welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft with me, Nisi. Hi! How's everyone doing today? I am hyped, I'm excited, and I'm also slightly nervous because, guys, today's the big day. We blow things up. It's time to blow things up. This is our first kind of TNT set off, I think, in this world, in this series. We've had the beds in the nether, but we never really did anything with TNT. And it's time. I can't be bothered digging all of this out. So I don't want to blow up my storage there. I also don't want to blow up this front door. Maybe just do this. I'm so scared. I haven't used it in ages, so I don't actually know what kind of explosion we're expecting, but we are doing it regardless. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's light this up. We're gonna need a little bit more, but I think I'm just gonna carve out the space manually by the door. And then once we go in deeper, we can start exploding more things. And actually, it's gone a bit too down low. I guess that's fine. I guess you can go into Hobbit house and it goes kind of down underground. But yeah, maybe slightly too low down here. So I'm gonna do the next TNTs maybe here, maybe just 2. Run! Aha, that's about better level. We're kind of, yeah, we're straight on the door level. And let's do a couple in this direction as well. Maybe let's do 3 for the funsies. I think we have enough space here to blow some stuff up in this direction as well. So I'm gonna put 2 down. Aha! Rails are just barely okay. Fantastic. I'm happy with the room this big to start off with, so I'm going to tidy this up and make it a nice slate for us to work on. Okay, the space is all cleared out here. There is definitely a lot of it. Where did this cat come from? Oh! 3 cats in the Hobbit hole. Anyways, I'm trying to do a little bit of planning here before we go any forward. So what I want to do is see how many villagers we want to have in here and where they're gonna go. Okay, so 12 villagers will definitely be enough for a lot of trading, especially if each villager buys pumpkins and melons. And then we probably want to have storage right at the back here. That just makes sense, right? It's going to give the room a nice center point to look at the back, and it's also going to make it easy to get all our stuff by the villagers. Yeah, I think that works for us. Oh, I've noticed a mistake already. This room is not the same length on both sides. This side's slightly longer. In fact, it's quite easy to tell because you have 2 blocks there by the window and that one's only 1. So I can either shorten it or expand it on this side here. And I think I'm just going to expand it. It's going to go slightly more into this cave. Okay, just a little bit more planning before we head straight into it. I'm trying to decide where I'm putting my chests and what pattern I'm putting them in. So we're going to have a side for melons and a side for pumpkins. I think that'll be the easiest to remember. And I'm basically deciding whether I want a divider in between the sets of chests or not. So without a divider, we could do it like this, right? So double chest, double chest, double chest. And then we have this kind of awkward gap at the end, which I don't really want to fill out another double chest. I don't know, it kind of feels weird. It's like a set of 3 is nice, a set of 4 is weird too much. And then if I do add a divider, we do it like this. It is a set of 3, but it touches the wall directly. It doesn't have another divider between that, which feels also weird. I'm leaning toward this option. It also gives us a bit of space for redstone if we do need any redstone in here at all. So I think we might just need to put the walls out by 1, but then I'm not sure if it's still going to be an odd number on this side. I think I'm just gonna go with the barrier idea for now, start putting in the chest, the walls, and the redstone and everything, and if I decide I need a bit more space, I will do so. Right guys, the hoppers are in, and I am so thankful for my iron farm. It is godsend for builds like this. So the way this should work is all our items should go into this chest from this line here. when this chest and the hopper behind it are full, it's going to keep going up. And when these hoppers and chests are full, it's going to go into this storage. And then if we want to add another row, we have enough space and there's a hopper line here we could potentially add. So that's going to be a lot of storage, a lot of overflow storage as well with the hoppers in them. So hopefully this thing won't fill up that fast. So next up is we have to redirect the hopper lines here, and I want to add some sort of loading and unloading system. So if it is a full minecart, which it probably won't be, but I want to make sure it empties everything here, and same on the other side, but I'm gonna have to add an autocrafter for the melons as well. I'm gonna have a little dance because oh my god guys, the redstone's done. Redstone is complete. Now it doesn't look like it, but if you go up here, there's a bunch of stuff I've added. So here's our rail tracks and they get the cards, you know, all straightforward. Then here's our autocrafter setup, and I made this as compact as I can, and I think I've done a great job of making sure it doesn't break. So here's our crafter, gets the stuff from the hopper. This hopper's got an unloader, so if there's anything in the hopper at all, it powers the rail. No, it unpowers the rail, so the hopper stops here. And if there's nothing in the hopper, the rail is powered, so the minecart just hits it and goes. Yep. And behind here, hidden, is a lectern with page 9 out of 15, which compares the signal to the one of the crafter. And if there's 9 slices in here, the signal is correct. Let's see if this pops. Nope, there was nothing in the cart. And then the crafter crafts is great. It goes through the hoppers and it lands in here. Boom, and it's working. And the pumpkin ones are very similar, but it's just the unloader, no crafter required, which is great. And the last thing I had to do was set up the tracks here on this side, and we had a couple of hiccups, but I got it all working now. This part, the melon farm, which is what was breaking, seems to be working great. The cart's not getting stuck at all anymore. I just had to curve this rail kind of away to make everything work, because this was also breaking with the rail next to it, but it's working now. I've not had any errors with it just yet. All the items going into the chest seem to be the correct ones. Now, I don't have a filter on my autocrafters, so in the slim chance that there is something in the melon farm that's not a melon and can't be crafted, we could get issues. I'm just gonna hope that that's not gonna happen. I don't see how any other block could possibly get in there without any of my interference, so yeah, now that all of that redstone's in place and we know exactly how much space we need, which is really just these lines up here, I can start decorating this place. And I guess I am... Oh, look what I did. I forgot to tell you guys about this. I got sick of walking the long way around. So this way, it goes straight into our nether farm here. And we can leave this way. Although I am starting to want a button on this side as well, because going back down to the pumpkin farm is a bit difficult because you have to go all the way here, and then you gotta press the pressure plate, and then you gotta fall down in time, then you gotta jump down here. It's not a big a deal, but I think it might be faster if I make a separate exit out there. Anyways, I was looking up the design of the Hobbit holes in the movies, and for some reason I kind of imagined the entire thing being round, but it's actually only the doors that are round and the rooms are fairly normal. And they tend, at least Bilbo Baggins' kind of Hobbit hole had this kind of light coloured wall most of the way through, and then it had a darker colour kind of trimmings on the side, which I wonder if we could get away with using stairs for. I think that would work. That would certainly work. Although I think I actually need to indent the stairs here, and that maybe looks slightly worse. Yeah, that does look slightly worse. Our options here are then to move the sand wall down a block, which is a lot of extra digging, or we could maybe use trapdoors here instead. I wonder how that would look. The trapdoors would work, but I think the color I want to use, which is this dark oak, these trapdoors, I'm kind of bored of them. I use them a lot in the ballroom, and to be honest guys, does anybody else see this? They kind of look like chocolate bars. And sometimes I just feel like they don't suit the vibe of the builds. Ooh, now this might be a good option. We don't have any dimension here, but I really like the way the spruce logs look. And I was also thinking I do want to add a little bit of a curve here to a ceiling, I think. So I was going to add these little What's the best way to do this? Like little beams going around the top like this. I'll just have trapdoors like that. And I think this could really work. Yeah, we definitely want to curve the entire thing in slightly. So let's do that. Put the sandstone up a bit. I don't know if I need to use stairs here or if this is fine. And we're gonna want to do the same on the other side as well. Oh, it's finished. Here it is. Okay, it's not fully finished, but we've got the storage in. I decided to add these extra chests. And yeah, oh, there's some dirt peeking there we can get rid of. Just need to put in the villagers now and add a lot of decoration display, some sort of lamps, something, because we just have torches everywhere. I don't really think through how I'm gonna get the villagers in here or where they're gonna stand. So I'm gonna get working on that just now. Okay, I have some villagers in here now, but unfortunately, neither of these guys got pumpkin trade from Apprentice, which is quite annoying. So they're not actually gonna be able to live in here. But I'm hoping I can use these two guys to get some more villagers so I don't have to keep dragging them over here. It's a bit of a nightmare. It does take longer this way to wait for them to have some babies. So I think what I'm gonna do is just start decorating the outside while I wait for the magic to happen in there. We definitely want to bring the path down into the Hobbit hole itself. So let's get that going. So we didn't have too much luck with the villager trades, and we have 6 in here, all 6. We ended up getting like about 5 in a row with the wrong trade. They all trade the pumpkin pie apple, and I really needed the ones that trade pumpkins instead. So we have some reject villagers here, which I'm going to do something with at some point. I'm sure. I kind of felt bad just getting rid of them, so they're chilling out in the boat. And in the actual Hobbit hole, I've been working on this path while we wait. We'll have a better look soon. In the Hobbit hall, we have sorted out the villagers to an extent. We have a few here that all trade pumpkins and melons. That one doesn't trade at all. This one does. I'm pretty sure all the farmers here now trade the right thing, but we only have 5 farmers. 5, right? Yes, I can count. So we're not even halfway there. It's taken a little bit of time. Oh, we're gonna have more farmers soon. It's taken a little bit of time to get this filled out with the right trades. I could have kept the other villagers and that would have increased the population, but we were getting kind of full here on the beds. So while we wait for this, I think I want to start working on the inside. I've done a lot of work on the outside and I don't know exactly what else I could add just now. Obviously, I could tidy up all the chests here. But what I've done is around this pumpkin, I added a lot of other little pumpkins to kind of make it look like this pumpkin grew out of this pumpkin patch here. And I mean, it's maybe a very small plot of pumpkin patch. It's a very small pumpkin patch, so it may not have that illusion, but the path is kind of the way it is, and the pumpkin patch is only small because we have such a giant pumpkin here. Yeah, that's it. Here's what I've done with this exterior part. I added some foliage and stuff to this bit here, and I really like the little pops of red we have here now with the these nether grasses, I don't know what it's called, and the berries, and I added an extra tree here just because I felt like it was needing something, another spruce tree there. Yeah, I think it really helps. I'm not sure if I did anything on this path here, but we do have cats everywhere now, which is kind of cute. And yeah, I did drag the path down all the way here as well. So I did so much work here on the outside while waiting. Let's get started on the inside. I have just the perfect idea. Alright, here's the idea, guys. So we got one of these farmers stuck in this little... This is half a slab down plus trapdoors, and they should really be able to jump this easily. Oh, would you like to go into... No, you wouldn't like to go in the wall. But they don't seem to pathfind out of it at all. Like, the guy is just chilling here. So I think we're gonna use this, and this might be something that breaks in as the game gets updated, but if it doesn't, how about you go into this one here as well? Me doing this will take them out of commission from making any more villagers, I think, but I kind of just want to mess around with the build and see if it works. Yeah, I mean, he's very strictly sitting there chilling out, so what I'm thinking, I need to test whether he can restock when I cover this up. Hope he can, because it's very in your face. Oh, I haven't traded with this guy. Well, we'll find out now whether he's actually even worth keeping. Okay, you're gonna level up. You are. Oh, you are not worth keeping. Right. Let me try with a different guy. Okay, I have a guy in here kind of filling by himself. Oh no, the little boys. Right, we'll break this trapdoor so they can get out. If I flip the trapdoors up, they seem to kind of fall in quite willingly. Anyways, do you mind? Get out of the way. Right. I want you guys to imagine that this is like a table we're going to be building here, because this is a hobbit hole, right? So the inhabitants are all hobbits, which are quite short and small. The room is big, but it's short and small. And I think it would be so funny. You are literally blocking the view. I think it would be so funny if they were like heads peeking at like a dinner table. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a trapdoor as like a chair, and then if we just put like a carpet or a trapdoor on top of the composter, it kind of looks like a dinner table. And then I'll just join all these together to make a big fancy dinner table with loads of food and stuff. And I'm really hoping that will look quite cute and quite funny. Before we go any further with the idea though, we should definitely do some testing to make sure this works. So I'm going to trade with this guy. Oh, we got two of them stuck now. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's okay. You're the one that's got the bad trade. Hello. Yeah, you guys like to stay together, don't you? I'm gonna trade some pumpkins with this guy. And then we'll see if he restocks once he's sold out of pumpkins. And actually, I need to put a carpet on here and see if he restocks. I just have the moss carpets on me, but hopefully this will work. And a stupid little silly mistake in my redstone where I added that second row or third row of chests, and that made this hopper, I think it gets too many items pulled out of it too fast. It's got one going that way and one going directly underneath, and then the comparator never goes off, and this whole system broke. So I think all I need to do is pop a hopper here, and then we just need to move these over by one. Okay, I moved it all over. Let's see if this works now. Yeah, that works now. So you can't have two hoppers taking items from that first hopper you're comparing things to, because it works too fast and the comparator never goes off, and end up having many stacks of pumpkins all stuck in that minecart, not getting grabbed as you can see here. Oh, I think they might have despawned, unfortunately. We might have lost some pumpkins. Oh well, at least it's working now. I also have a problem with my villagers. I have this villager here who's got a friend now stuck with them that I was testing the restock on, and they've never restocked. But I also had a normal villager, well, normal composter rather, that I was trading with, this guy here, and he never restocked even though there wasn't any carpet here. So there's two possible issues. Either they can't restock when the composter is not on the same block as their feet, or they have like a favorite composter. Oh, these guys all put themselves in their little spots now, which is really handy. I've not had to do anything at all. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab this guy's composter, move it here, and then maybe replace this one here with... No, don't escape! Oh no. He's going to bed. Oh dear. We'll test this for a bit and see if they can use this with a trapdoor on it. Hopefully one of the guys falls back in there. I think we'll have to do our test on a different subject, so let's see if we can do this quick enough for them to... Nope, I've absolutely not done it quick enough. Wait. There we go. Okay, we'll need to test out this guy. So let's trade with him. Okay, he's all out of melon trades. And let's see if he's gonna restock. Okay, what I think might be happening, because these guys are still not restocking, is that these have all claimed different composters than the ones that they're actually working at. So I'm hoping I can just break all of these. And relinquish their claim to it, I guess, is the way to put it. Then we've only got two here. And I guess I'm going to need to break these as well. Yeah, I'm going to have to break these as well. Let everything get reset. This villager's escaped, sure. I think they have to wait 60 seconds to, I don't know, reset or something. So I'm gonna try placing them when we want it and just making sure that the right villager's got the right composter. For example, you're stuck in here, okay. There should be green particles if you claim a job site block. There's 3 of you in this one spot. It's gonna be very difficult. You've claimed that one. Okay, you're not the one I want to claim that one. Who's claiming this one? No one. Maybe it's not been long enough. So many of them here now. What about you? You're in a corner. I can try using you. Get out of there. Move up a bit. Yes, you've claimed it. Oh, get back, get back. I'll close this. Right, you should be stuck now. Let's trade you out and test this theory. Oh, he just immediately restocked. Just to make sure that wasn't some weird thing with him leveling up. Another one here. See who claims it. Who wants the particles? You do. Okay, how can I get you into this little hole, please? Get on the trapdoor. Oh, no. This is going to be tricky. I think I'm better off waiting for them to naturally fall in. And then pop in the composter on after. Alright, triple checking the same guy. Let's see if he restocks. Okay, I think we are 100% set that this does work. I had both of these guys in here being the test subjects, and they both have successfully restocked. I don't know why they keep getting friends in their little city places, but it is what it is. I'm happy that we can now proceed with the next stage of the design, which is making the table. 3 more villagers to the pile of the bad villagers. I don't know why I'm only just now having this realization, but I really wanted to make a big table in between the villagers. I don't think I quite realized how big this table would have to be. So I am going to free all these guys, which is a bit of a shame because we got them in where their composters are, but we can always redo that. And instead I'm going to make one big table in the middle here with 2 rows of seats on each side. And then we can use the edges for storage or decorations or any of that fun stuff. You know, guys, I keep calling this a Hobbit hall, but I think it's more accurate to say it's a Hobbit hall. Like H-A-L-L, because it's kind of giving like canteen dining hall vibes. Let's have a look here. Look at this. They got their seats, most of them. I've not actually done the proper work here to make sure they're in the right seats, and some of them are sharing stuff. But when I let them free, this is what they did. They decided to sit in these seats, and I do think it kind of looks cute, like the short little hobbits is sitting at the dining table. I think it's so cute. I had a cat in here somewhere. Oh, he's still in there as well. Taking a seat at the dining table. And we got even more iron golems now. I don't know why they're spawning because there's no zombies around here, but they must have spawned passively, and we're just gonna hope they're gonna stop spawning when I remove all the beds, but I don't have every seat full yet. I think I added some extra ones here. We do have 8 and 4 16. Yeah, we got more than 12 this time, but it's just the way the room size worked out. I had just this one big table in the middle and it looked really empty, so we're gonna have even more traders in here. I think our Hobbit trading hall is finally complete. Let's take a look, guys. Of course, you've seen the outside already, but it's worth double checking it. Looks good. I love it. I love it. Let's go inside. Look at that. They're all sitting so nicely. Are there little seats on the tables? Yeah. I think it's fairly well hooked up as well. I'm pretty sure majority of these guys, they are a little bit mad at me just now. Let's just say there were some accidental things happening while I was removing the iron golems, and perhaps certain villagers walked in front of the So, so they're a little bit mad at me just now, but I'm sure they'll come down soon enough. And I do think most of them are actually tied to the correct what are these called, composters. That's it. Most of them do actually have the correct job log in front of them. They're not like trying to use some other composter across the room, but a few of them are still messed up. And I've given up. It's such a nightmare in here trying to sort them out. I am adopting the approach of maybe it will fix itself. I'm sure it should do, because if they can't access the job block, they should just grab a new one. Whether that actually works or not, because we're kind of making use of their pathfinding here, to make them not move, so they might still think they can access their job blocks. I don't know, but if that is the case, at least some of these guys are perfectly set up and all usable. And I made a lot of emeralds while setting this up, and also used most of the emeralds to get bread to level these guys up. You can hear from the working sounds, a lot of them are working away, and we have a good amount of pumpkins coming in. A very good amount of melons, actually. I feel like there's more melons than pumpkins coming in for a reason. And I think this is us for this episode, guys. I did so much work here messing around with the villagers. Sorry for the constant villager noise. When editing, I realized just how annoying it was. I tried to turn it down, but also sounds weird if it's completely on mute, so it is what it is. Here's the outside of the Hobbit Hall one more time. I think it looks lovely. I need to do a little bit of tidying up around here, but we'll get to that at some point. And I think it looks like a Hobbit Hall, and it's got a purpose, and we have all these villagers in here now working away. It's absolutely fantastic. I will be here all the time getting my emeralds, and finally, now that the wall's complete and I don't need quartz anymore, I can buy all the quartz I want with all the emeralds I have. But yeah, I'm pretty chuffed for the progress this episode. I'm not really sure what we'll do next episode, but bundles are meant to be coming out soon, so we'll probably be bundling away and doing some fun stuff. I'm probably going to take a little break from building, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the Hobbit Hall. Does it look cute? Does it look cozy? Does it look like a Hobbit Hall? I know we don't have hobbits in Minecraft, but we do have short villagers now, which is close enough. It's close enough. Alright guys, have a lovely day. I'll catch you next episode. Goodbye!